in the cross of Christ?
I'm a pastor.
If you believe, then the question is, what are you gonna do about it?
So your character really spurs on everything after seeing the cross. What is it about the cross and the other character carrying the cross that gets it moving?
Right. The Pastor Matthew, the character I play, encounters this almost seemingly crazy man walking with like a 12-foot cross in the middle of the night, you know, late at night, and he confronts me and says, "What is the cross? Do you believe in the cross of Christ?" And I said, "Of course I do. I'm a pastor." And he says, "Yeah, but what does it mean to you? What does it really mean?" And so I start to think about it, and then I watch him go across the street, and he has a very violent encounter, potentially violent, with some gangsters. And he just stands there right in the face and says, "Yeah, I believe." And I realize, wow, what do I really believe? What does that really mean to me? Can I pass that kind of a test? And I go home that night and prepare my sermon the next day, and then I put it out to the congregation. And then it's amazing what happens with this message. And that if, you know, true belief requires action.
Yeah.
Go out and do it.
Yeah. And how do you feel or hope that both of your roles kind of reach other people? Because each character has a little story to it that could reach other people, you know, with their different elements to it.
Mm-hmm. Well, certainly I hope not many people experience the death of an only child. My character had to deal with that, and she turns away from God. How could there be a God if you took my only child from me? And then her journey is at the end to come back, believe in God. So that's an amazing journey as an actor to play.
Yes.
For me, and I would not have passed this up. I was just thrilled and very moved by the script.
Yeah.
I think that, you know, you hope that as an actor, I was hoping that to portray a pastor that people would come across as a pastor they might have seen somewhere in their life or wish they had known someone that was in their life. And my goal was, when I was doing that sermon scene, which, by the way, was like a 6-page monologue. There's like a page left in the movie. But that if there was someone in the audience, if there was one of the extras sitting there, that was my entire goal, was to get to them, to touch them, to reach them. And I used them. I could so clearly see in their faces. They were so great. That was a magical evening for me. I was loving that. But that was my sort of goal.
That's awesome. I loved how they did that, actually, because it wasn't just didactic, because there was the energy of what was going on also.
Right.
How did you feel about that your monologue, you're like, this is my time?
Yes. You know, as the actor, you're always, when you see it, you see the first rough cut, you're like, wait, there's 4 other pages. What did you do? But I knew throughout that they were going to be cutting back and forth, because, you know, no matter what you're doing, you want to just sit there and watch someone go through 20 minutes of a sermon. Right. Because each take was like 20 minutes. But going back and forth is just good filmmaking. And I knew that there was going to be some extemporaneous parts that would be removed. Yeah. For sure. But that was great. I mean, I love the way that works.
Thanks for watching. To find out more about entertainment news that follows your values, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to us on YouTube, and like us on Facebook, so you can know before you go.